I'm going to the top of the leaderboard.
You like him?
He's a nice fish. Oh, not as big as Julie's, but this puts me firmly in control. Hey, welcome to Hooked on Utah. Tonight we've got a great adventure for you. I've got two of my favorite people with you, or with me. Julie, Greg, we're down here on Sandhollow. It is freezing cold, little bit of wind. We're gonna show you some techniques to dig up some early winter bass. So sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's really cool adventure. All right, so I'm here with my good buddy Greg Giacamaza, His Way Fishing. Greg, it's winter and it's come in, you know, with a vengeance. It's so cold. Let's talk about how we're gonna fish today, because it takes some skill to dig up bass in cooler temperatures.
You bet, absolutely. You know, one of the few times that these bass will school is in the winter, and we're seeing that right now. They're not spread out all over the lake like we enjoy all spring, summer, fall. With these colder temps, oddly enough, I was here right where we're at 2 days ago, and I watched a gentleman pull up right behind us here. He made 12 casts, landed 7 fish in probably about 8 feet of water. Now that's surprising to a lot of people that thought he would be in this cold temperature, 54-degree water temp, up that shallow, but they're moving in and out. They're still feeding. We have had such a great hatch this year of bluegill, crappie, bass. They eat their own, the crawdads. These fish are so fat, so plump. You know, you and I were talking on the way out here about the bass tournament they just recently had just days ago. And the guys in that tournament landed 2 over 6, a 5, a number over 4. We're starting to see some of our bigger fish coming back really strong this year. I noticed it first off this spring. We started catching a lot of 5s, a lot of 4s. We caught 2 over 6 this spring before the spawn. Today, we're going to use some things with blades on it. A Ned rig, kind of a unique thing with a blade in the back end of it. I've got a little tiny 1/8 ounce underspin with a little small bait on that. We'll show it to you. And we're working it slow. You know, the rule of thumb in the winter is scale down and slow down. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and Lord willing, we're gonna get some nice fish.
Okay, we're gonna rip a little lip and show you how we do it. So sit back, relax, stay warm. It's cold, looks warm, but it is not. It's freezing. Now, here we go. There we go, fish.
Yeah, there it is. Let's talk some more.
We're talking elk hunting right now, and talking about Greg's hunt, and I've got the first fish of the winter season. Julie wants to be the first fish, but this is actually the first fish of the winter season. He's not a monster, but you know what? I'm gonna take it. Check it out. This is the little Ned rig that we're using. Very, very cool. One of Greg's little specialties. We'll talk about it in just a second, but that's a bait. That's bait right there, but the smell of bass in the morning, I love it, I love it. Let me show you this. This is our little Ned rig, and it's awesome. And it's got a little willow leaf blade that Greg puts on the back, kind of one of his little secrets. Probably shouldn't be giving this away, but it works so well because while it's dancing on the grass down there, you know, that little willow leaf blade's giving off a little bit of reflection and flash, and you're just bringing it along the top of the grass, and those bass will come up, boom, slurp it right in, and you got a bass on. The best part about this is Julie is so mad that she didn't get the first fish. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, so here we go. Fish number 2 coming my way.
Good job, brother.
Yeah, there we go. Greg is on.
Oh man, very soft bite. He picked it up and started to move with it. I never felt him till he did move.
First fish for Greg. Looks like a nice little chunky monkey. I like it. Look at that. There we go. That's much better. That's a good start right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fish of the day.
Best fish of the day.
So far.
Second fish of the day or third. Julie caught the first fish, but nobody saw it. Look at
I
that.
might have caught a fish.
1/4 ounce jig, football head with a smallie beaver trailer.
I do have a fish.
Yeah, Julie's on.
Oh, double hookup,
Yeah, she
double
doubled.
hookup.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Swing it in, Julie. Swing it in. Swing it in.
All right.
First fish of the day.
It's like the first Christmas
Give it
gift.
to me so that.
We'll get a double
got a
here.
double.
Put your thumb in there, pinch down.
Yep.
Ta-da! That's right. That's right.
Nice.
Mine was first. It wasn't. It was third. Fine.
Third fish, but what paid off? Greg was like, look, we got to make a move. Fish have been down on this south end. We make a move. That's basically our first cast right here. And we had a double, which is awesome. So here's the thing. If you want to come down and just experience a great trip, you book a trip with Greg, hiswayfishing.com. You'll get on the site, do a half day with him, come out in the morning or afternoon. Just get a hold of Greg. It doesn't matter your skill level with fishing. If you've never fished for bass before, it doesn't matter. Beautiful Ranger boat. He's got all the rods, the gear. We're talking top of the line G. Loomis stuff. And he's going to get you out there and teach you how to catch bass. And you'll absolutely have a great time. One of the best people I've ever met in my life. Love him. And you're just going to have a great time out here. So now, here's the deal. It's time for me to get my A game going. Dude, we doubled Julie. She's like reeling in thinking it's ground. I think I have one.
I said I think I have a fish.
Are you on, Julie?
I think so.
You are on.
Oh my gosh, good job, Jewel.
Julie's got another
Oh,
fish.
that's a nice fish. That's a big fish.
It is?
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah. Just
don't-
keep doing what you're doing. Keep your rod just the way it is.
Good fish, Julie. Good fish. Yes. Good job. Keep it tight. Don't come off. Don't come off. Okay,
Well,
keep
it's
it
not a
coming.
great
It's
fish.
still a good fish, Julie.
Still a fish.
Swing it up and in. Swing it up and in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
This is the second fish.
This is Julie's second fish. You got it? Nice. Look at that.
That is right. Second fish. So I'm the first as far as the second fish.
Okay, well done.
Nice.
Look at that thing. Look at the size of that
Yeah.
thing. Did you see how it was ripping her drag out?
They're fighting so hard.
Oh
They're
my God.
just a little half-pound pounder. They feel so solid when you hook them.
I thought we needed a bigger boat for sure. Here, bring it up here. I'll help. Oh, there we go.
So check this out. She's running a Ned rig, similar, a little bit different color, but with the willow on it. There's a couple things that Greg has been teaching Julie, and one of them is keeping that rod tip facing your line out there. And the reason that you do that is you've got direct contact with the line down at the bottom on the grass, and you can feel that rod tip move and the pickup easier. When you're out sideways or you're down, there's just enough bow in the line that you won't feel the really soft bite. So Julie's been getting coaching from Greg. She's up now. Greg's got, you're leading right now. Way to go. She's in the lead.
She's on the leaderboard. Yep.
Greg's on. Greg is on, and it looks like a good fish. Nice, Greg.
Boy, I actually felt him pick that up.
Woo-hoo. If he lands this, he ties Julie. But this was good. Last time Julie doubled right with Greg. Look at that. There's another nice fish right there.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yep. I felt
That's
him
a good
pick that
fish.
up. Look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous.
The color, they're very golden green.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. They get their pigment from the sun. So when they're up shallow, they go really green.
Show everybody what you caught him on, Greg, and how you're fishing it.
You bet. It's a 1/4 ounce jig. I usually stay with autumn colors, greens and browns, and I have a smaller beaver trailer on it. The color of the trailer, you just try to match it with the skirt. And we're working it. I'm going to get this fish back in the water and I'll continue. We're working the jig right on the bottom, moving it slowly. And again, like Gary said just a minute ago, if you face your bait rather than holding the rod down sideways, you'll walk it up on top of the grass rather than dig it into the grass. You'll get a much better presentation on that. And you stay in touch with the bait a lot better when your rod's on a 45, so that even in these light bite times of the year like now, you still are able to feel that little tick in picking that bait up.
There we go, fish on. Oh baby, yes, I love it. Feels like a little better fish.
Color change was good.
Color change was good. Actually, look at this. I'm like the small fish guy today. I love it. But you know what? My little color change was great. And he's exactly the same as the other one I caught. It's like 8 inches, but I'm going to take it. I changed up my Ned rig, little color change to this Yamamoto. It's got a little bit of bubblegum and green in it. Just looks a little bit like a bluegill down there. Great little color, but he thumped it, man. He was like kapow. So it's 2-2 right now. And the best part about that is that just drives Julie crazy because she wants to be at the top of the leaderboard. Now we're all at the top. So it's awesome. I want to show you something. You guys have seen these before. These rockfish gloves. You can get them at Sportsman's Warehouse. I love them. They're fleece lined, waterproof. And when the air temp's 36 like it is right now, getting your hands wet, that's the brutal part. It's just trying to get them warm again. And you've got dexterity in them. You can feel and manipulate your rod reel and your baits in these. They're great for these cold temperatures, ice fishing this time of year. Check them out at Sportsman's Warehouse. You're gonna love these. Fish on. So I cast the Ned rig out. I just broke off a good fish. Look at this guy right here. And I cast out, the Ned rig hits the bottom. Greg and I are sitting here talking, and it absolutely takes off running. I mean, he set the hook himself. This bass set the hook himself on that. Look at that. That is another nice, chunky fish. And we've talked about this before. These fish fight so hard. It's not like some places where you catch 1.5 pounds like that and there's just no fight. He took off running like a bullet train, and absolutely crushed it. So much fun. But what a great day. Air temp 35, 36. We're in these crazy cold temperatures right now. Up in Utah County where we're from, I think it was in the 20s and teens. So crazy temps, but beautiful bass. Gonna put him back. He's gone, and he really liked that kind of that bubblegummy green Ned rig. Just absolutely hammered it. So I'm gonna replace that. It's shot. Tell you what, fishing with Greg, going on a trip with Greg, you, your family, your kids, your wife, they're gonna have the time of their life. I'll put his number up on the screen so you can give him a call, and his website. You fish with Greg once, he ends up being one of your best friends for life. So I think you're gonna really love it. And now, the good news is I am atop the leaderboard. Julie's on.
Oh,
she's got a good one.
On the leaderboard.
You want me to get it?
It's not in the boat yet, Julie. I'm going to shake it off. Oh, that's a good one, Julie.
Better than yours too. So I'm
Swing it, swing it.
Oh,
I'm at the
that's
top.
the fish of the day right there. So
Look at
far.
that.
Top because this is the biggest one so far. Gary's had little ones. So as far as we're 3-3, but my fish were better quality.
That is a crazy fish right there. Look at that. That's a solid fish, Julie. Hold that out a little bit. Look at that. Look how fat and thick.
Gorgeous.
That's good stuff. Get over here. Get over here and let me fish slap you. Get over here and get me fish slap you.
No way.
You slapped me.
Put your fish in the water.
Come, let me slap you.
That fish needs to go in.
You?
It's a fish or fish slap, baby.
Why can't I get that? I kept saying,
She can't say fish slap. It's so cold, my face isn't working. It's really cold. But you know what? We're whacking fish. It's so awesome. This
Right.
is so great. So, you know, here we go. She's atop the leaderboard with me, and she's been slimed.
But I am in the lead because my fish were better quality. I think my hook came off.
Look at this, Greg. When I was pushing that thing straight out, the shank broke off.
Oh, okay.
Cast that, Julie. Now go fish.
No, no.
Hang on, I'll get you another one, Jules.
Oh. I'm going to the top of the leaderboard.
You a nice one?
He's a nice fish. Oh, not as big as Julie's, but this puts me firmly in control. Firmly in control, if I can get that out. Look at that. I love it. I'm going a little bubblegum and green. Gorgeous fish. So the technique today, Greg's got us fishing really slow. And you can feel it on the grass. Your bait hits that bottom, and as you're pulling up through that grass, you can kind of feel the tick tick, and then it'll pull the grass. You'll feel it, and then all of a sudden it's just, you feel a little whoop, and you're on. It is a light bite, but having the right gear. You know, if you go to Sportsman's Warehouse and you're thinking about the type of rig to buy for this kind of fishing, you really want a 6'6" or a 7-foot medium to medium heavy with a fast tip. But spend the money on a good rod. These rods, like these G Loomis, they just have so much sensitivity, and that is the key to this kind of fishing. Whether it's a bait caster or a spinning rod, you want something that really has good backbone for fighting big fish, but a really sensitive tip. And Greg's running on these fluorocarbon, then to a spider wire or this type of line here. And so that spider line is so great because there's no stretch in it. And you're gonna feel every single bit of that tick, 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 tick. You can feel it. That's the key. Nice little spinning reel. So go to Sportsman's Warehouse, go to the back, check out the different rods, but spend a little bit more money on your reel, your rod, and your line. And you're gonna be happier with the result of this type, when you're fishing this type of fishing where you really need that sensitivity and that strong backbone. So go check them out at Sportsman's Warehouse. You're gonna love it.
Nice.
Yeah, Julie's on. She's got another fish, and it's putting up a decent little fight.
Let me get back there, bro.
Here comes Greg to save the day.
Leave it in the water, sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just leave it in the water. Okay. Yeah, let me show you.
Okay.
I don't want it to rip off.
I have taken lead of the leaderboard.
That's not true.
What is it? My fourth?
That's your fourth fish.
Fourth fish. I'm one behind the leaderboard. Soon, I would slap
Greg.
Greg, but he didn't do it to me, so I'll wait. Whack!
She wants to slap somebody.
There you go. There you go.
Fish slap. Stuck on the glove. Nice, Julie. Hey, way to go.